Hello Cowboy Nation. Let's go to another round of Dallas Cowboys news. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like so you don't miss any news from your team. Micah Parsons on Cowboys' mind-blowing road struggles. Honestly, it's unacceptable at this point. The Dallas Cowboys continue to struggle away from the comfort of AT&T Stadium, having their doors blown off 31-10 in Buffalo on Sunday afternoon. The Cowboys fell to 3-4 on the road with a 7-0 mark at home. The blame for the latest road loss cannot be laid at the feet of the weather, which was quite mild for Buffalo in mid-December, or the turf. The dichotomy with the Cowboys' performance outside of Texas is baffling at this point. It's a gap, and that's part of my message, Coach Mike McCarthy said after the loss, via the team's official website. We play very well at home. There is a very big gap in our away games. We are aware of that, and we have a long flight home to think and talk about it. We have to go to Miami in the morning and correct that, but, yes, we have to improve. Dallas has a -4-point differential on the road in 2023, 14th in the NFL, while leading the league with a +171-point differential at home in 2023. The defense was steamrolled by James Cook and the Bills, forcing just 2 punts on 7 attempts outside the half and allowing Buffalo to produce 28 first downs. At the start of the season, Dallas laid an egg on Arizona. They were blown up in San Francisco. They played close in Philadelphia in Week 9, but made enough mistakes to lose on the road. Then came Sunday's disaster. Honestly, it's unacceptable at this point, linebacker Micah Parsons said. There's no excuse for this. It's incomprehensible, and I don't understand why we're not playing well and why we're not on the road together. We have something we need to look at and improve on, because we'll be back on the road next week. The Cowboys' only road wins this season came in a Week 1 loss against the 5-win Giants, a Week 6 3-point win over the LA Chargers, who just fired their coach and GM, and a blowout in the Week 11 of the Panthers with 2 wins. Dallas, which saw its lead in the NFC East slip away before Monday Night Football, has a big date with the Miami Dolphins on Christmas Eve before closing out the season with Detroit at home and Washington in D.C. Dak Prescott's play highlighted the Cowboys' struggles on the road. On Sunday, he generated 134 passing yards and an interception on 21 of 34 passes, marking his first game of 2023 with 0 passing touchdowns and 1 INT, and his second career game with fewer than 140 passing yards and no TDs, minimum 10 attempts. In 7 road games this season, Prescott's completion percentage has dropped 10.8 points compared to home, 63.2 versus 74. Their yards per game of 216.3 is 87.3 fewer than at home. His TD&D ratio is 8-5 on the road and 20-2 at home, and his passer rating, 122.5 on home tilts, drops 38.3 points to 84.2. It's a huge difference, and really, that's what the next few weeks are all about, is figuring out that difference and trying to bridge that gap, Prescott said of the bumps in the road. We want to go out and start like we do at home, but that hasn't been the case. We have to find out what those answers are. We can't be 2 different teams, win at home against a good team last week and then come here today and do nothing in the 3 phases. Related, Mike McCarthy reveals the truth about what caused the Dallas Cowboys' Week 15 loss. A lot of things went wrong for the Dallas Cowboys in Week 15 against the Buffalo Bills. However, Coach Mike McCarthy admits that run defense was the biggest culprit in the loss. The Cowboys bowed to the score, 31-10, with the Buffalo franchise dominating the rushing attack. To get a clearer idea of how well the home team performed on the field, just take a look at Josh Allen's statistics. The 27-year-old quarterback only threw 94 meters, but still managed to defeat the America team. James Cook led the way for the Bills' rushing attack, as the second-year RB rushed for 179 yards and a touchdown on 25 carries. He had more pipes than the Cowboys' entire production combined, with Dallas only gaining 89 pipes on the ground. It was a completely embarrassing performance for the Cowboys. They did not defy the accounts and rightly paid for it. McCarthy certainly wasn't happy with his team's performance, especially the run defense. Of course, Dak Prescott's showing didn't help matters, with the signal caller failing to throw a TD and even surrendering an interception. However, it wouldn't have been a failure if they were able to slow down the Bills. They were very close to our limits. I know, defensive coordinator Dan Quinn and the guys were very impressed with Cooks throughout the week. They performed better than us. They broke our control, they broke the tackles, they won the back-to-back battle. Just all the little things we're good at, Mike McCarthy said of the Dallas Cowboys, via John Machota of The Athletic. There is no doubt, we need to be the best. They ran the ball very efficiently. All three phases didn't work out, starting with me. We needed to put points on the poster for our defense. Our defense needs help today. And we didn't give it to them. Mike McCarthy also criticizes the Dallas Cowboys' road problems. For the record, however, Mike McCarthy didn't forget to mention how much the Dallas Cowboys struggle whenever they're on the road. The team is still undefeated with a 7-0 record at home, but is 3-4 on the road. Both Dak Prescott and Micah Parsons are well aware of their issues, as is their head coach. McCarthy admitted that they really need to figure out why they are having difficulties on the road and resolve the issue as quickly as possible. After all, this trend does not bode well for their playoff aspirations. We didn't play well. We play very well at home and there is a huge gap in our away games. We have to be much better on the road, regardless of what's in front of us and all the other conversations. There is a very big gap between houses and outside, McCarthy added. Perhaps the Cowboys can start with their run defense when analyzing their road issues. Since Machota gave up, in addition to Sunday's loss, their other two ugly losses of the season fell by the wayside when they gave up too many runs, against the Arizona Cardinals and San Francisco 49ers. Maybe this will solve their problem. Josh Allen gives hilariously honest assessment of his performance as Buffalo Bills defeat Dallas Cowboys. There's been a lot of talk in the lead-up to Sunday's marquee matchup between the Buffalo Bills and Dallas Cowboys, two teams that have legitimate Super Bowl aspirations this season. However, the game did not go as most football fans expected, with the Bills making easy work of the Cowboys in a 31-10 blowout. To make matters worse for Dallas, Josh Allen didn't even play well in this one. The two-time Pro Bowl quarterback completed just 7 of 15 passes for 94 yards, 1 touchdown and 0 interceptions. After the game, Allen was brutally honest about his thoughts on his performance against the Cowboys. "I don't think I threw the ball that many times," Allen said. "Just do it. Let's just find a way to win. I feel like the kid who didn't do anything on the class project and got an A." It was definitely like that on Sunday, with the Bills not needing to rely on Allen as they defeated the Cowboys with ease in an unexpected lopsided victory. What did you think of this news? Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any news from your Dallas Cowboys. Thanks.